Emmanuel Macron aims to enlist 50,000 recruits by 2035 to counter threat of Russia. Follow this channel Eco-Channel for more updates on international news. France ready to order compulsory national service to prepare for war. Emmanuel Macron aims to enlist 50,000 recruits by 2035 to counter threat of Russia. France is willing to bring back conscription to prepare for war, Emmanuel Macron said on Thursday, as he announced a new voluntary national service. The French president said he could call up volunteers from the scheme launched to counter the threat of Russia in the event of a major crisis. Mandatory military service in France ended in 1996 under Jacques Chirac, the then president, a decision Mr Macron said was the correct thing to do during a speech to the 27th Mountain Infantry Brigade in Varces, Isère. He added, "Going back on this would be neither serious nor useful in this regard." But Mr Macron said the new scheme could pave the way for a mandatory national service if that was needed to defend France. He said, "In the event of a major crisis, Parliament could authorize the call-up, beyond just volunteers, of those whose skills have been identified during this day of mobilization, and then national service would become compulsory." The French president said the new national service would primarily target 18 to 19-year-olds and aim to enlist 3,000 young people in its first year, 10,000 recruits by 2030 and 50,000 by 2035. He added, "This will be adapted according to how the threat evolves. Registration will open in January, and candidates will be chosen based on their skills and profiles. Recruits will be paid $800, $700 a month for the 10-month program, and will serve on French national and overseas territory. The new scheme will require an additional 2 BN, 1.75 BN, in military spending, which Mr Macron described as a significant and essential effort. In this uncertain world where force prevails over law and war is a reality, our nation has no right to fear, panic, unpreparedness, or division," he added. "Fear, moreover, never averts danger. The only way to avoid danger is to prepare for it." Mr Macron's announcement comes after Jean-Fabien Mondon, the new armed forces chief, said France must be prepared to lose its children in a war with Russia, remarks that shocked the country. Critics across the political spectrum accused Gen Mandan of warmongering, overstepping his role and spreading alarmist statements. Earlier this month, Germany's coalition government agreed to a new military service to boost troop numbers. All 18-year-old men will fill out a questionnaire on their ability and willingness to serve and undergo medical screening. Denmark expanded its mandatory military service, which is based on a lottery system, to women last summer, and extended the conscription period from 4 to 11 months in 2024. Following Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014, Lithuania reinstated a 9-month conscription service for men who are also drawn by lottery in 2015. Latvia, a neighbor of Russia, reinstated conscription in 2023. In Finland, which shares the longest border with Russia, military service is also mandatory and lasts between 6 and 12 months. The country is also considering raising the reserve age to 65. Military service is also compulsory for men in countries like Greece, Cyprus, Austria, and Switzerland. Conscription in the UK was abolished in 1960, and plans to revive the scheme by the previous government have been buried under the Labour government.